Welcome back to your absolute value step and piecewise review. On this very last page, I am going to be writing some equations for you from number 1 through 19. This is what you need to do for your project. In case you get stuck, please refer to this video. Alright, let's look at each one. Okay, number 1. Here's your number 1. See that straight line? Do not worry about the less than as far as like equal to or not. Okay, you can leave them all open. I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, notice that's a horizontal line crossing at 2. So y is equal to 2. Your constraint goes from negative 3 to 6. Okay? Notice this is your y. So your restraint is your x value. And there you have your first equation. Okay? I will blow this up at the very end so you can kind of see the picture better. Number 2. Here's your number 2 right here. Okay? That is a line segment. Now, line segment, I would use y equals mx plus b. As you can see, your slope is at negative 2 over 1. So you know y is equal to negative 2 over 1. The other information you need is your y-intercept. There are two ways you can do this. You can just go 1 up 2, left 1, up 2, left 1, until you can find your points, or you can actually use an equation, okay, to see where it goes. Alright, what you want to do is, if you're trying to find the equation, let me make this a little bit bigger so you can kind of see, is this. You know this point right here, or you could even use this point. I'm going to use this point, 6 and 2, okay, and you know your slope is negative 2. This is your x, this is your y. So what you can do is you can plug into this equation. Y equals mx plus b, your slope-intercept form. What's your y? 2 equals your slope, negative 2, times your x, 6 plus b. Solve for b. That's a b. Okay? So you have 2 is equal to negative 12 plus b. Add 12 to both sides. So you're going to cross at 14. So guess what this is? Negative 2x plus 14. Let's look at our constraints. You're graphing from 6 to 8. Okay? And that is still your domain, so we're going to have an x value in there. Number 3. Number 3, you have a vertical line, so that means you're going to cross the x-axis at 8. And your restraint is actually a range, and you're going from negative 7 to negative 2. Since this is an x and you're talking about a range, the y goes in here. Okay? And I like to go minimum to maximum. Number 4. Okay, let's go to another one that has a vertical line first, and we can kind of go in order. Here's another vertical line. That's number 19. So y is crossing at 4. And your constraint is from negative 10 to negative 4. You don't have to go in order. So there's number 19. Okay? Number 6, same thing. Alright, you're crossing the the x-axis at negative 5. So for number 6, x at negative 5. And your constraint is from negative 10 to negative 4. Okay? Kind of keeps you from messing up. All right. Wait a minute. Did I do something wrong? Number 19. Where's 19? This should be x equals 4. So sorry. And this should be y. Okay. Let me correct that. That just looks messy. And there's your y. My apologies. Okay? And that should be x, not y. Because you're crossing the line crosses the x-axis. There we go. Alright, now that's correct. Okay, do you guys see another vertical line? Nope. Let's go and write all of our horizontal lines now. You got one right here, number 5. So y is equal to negative 10, and your constraint goes from negative 5 to 4. Okay. One more, number 17. See that right there? So I'm going to go to 17. Y is equal to negative 4, and your constraint goes from negative 5 to 4. Okay. See another horizontal? Number 9. Oh, look, there's another horizontal, number 9. Number 9 is y is equal to 2. Okay? Negative 2. My apologies. And your constraint is from negative 1 to 8. And there's number 9. Do you see any other horizontal? No. All right. Now I'm going to move on to the circle before I go back and do this other part. Okay? So let's go to the circle first, which is number 16. The center of the circle is negative 5, negative 1. So if the center is negative 5, negative 1, okay, with a radius of 1, here's your equation. That's number 16. So x plus 5 squared plus x, y plus 1 squared, x plus 5 squared plus y plus 1 squared, okay, is equal to your radius squared. 1 squared is 1. And so there you have your equation for 16. All right, now let's go on to other line segments at an angle, okay? Let's do number 8 first. This one looks easy, okay? You see how your slope is 2 over 1? So that's negative 2 over 1, number 8. Negative 2, x, and your y-intercept. If you just go down 2 over 1, do you see how we're crossing at negative 4? There you have your equation already. And your constraint goes from negative 3 to negative 1. Okay. Once you get into the habit of writing it, it goes pretty fast. And that was number 8. Now notice how I'm just kind of highlighting it as I'm going along. That might be something you might want to do. Okay. All right. The other one is number 7. Your slope is up 2 over 4. 2 over 4, that's positive, is the same as 1 half. So y equals 1 half x. And you're crossing the y-axis at kind of halfway. And since you don't know, you actually need to go find the b for number 7. Okay? Let me show you how to do that again. Number 7. Pick a point. I'm going to pick this point right here for number 7, which is negative 1, negative 2. And your slope was 1 half. So here's your x, here's your y. Negative 2 is equal to 1 half times negative 1 plus b. Negative 2 is equal to negative 1 half plus b. Okay? Negative 2 plus 1 half. That's the same thing as, I just want 2. Same as 4 over 2 minus 1 half, negative 2 plus. So that comes out to be negative 3 over 2. So b is equal to negative 3 over 2. Oops, sorry. I converted negative 2 over 4 over 2, common denominator, and there you have it. You could probably do the math in your head. Half away from 2 is 3 halves. Okay? Alrighty. So minus 3 over 2, and your constraint goes from negative 5 to negative 1. And there's number 7. Right? All right. Number 18, same thing. 2 up, 4 over, so that's 1 half. So number 18 is y equals to 1 half x. See where you cross the y-axis. Down 2 over 3, down 2, up. See, it's kind of an odd point again, so you'll have to do this equation. Okay, pick a point. I'm going to pick 4, negative 4. You see it right there? And your slope was 1 half. So negative 4 equals 1 half x, which is 4, plus b. Okay, so negative 4 is equal to 2 plus b, so b is equal to negative 6. See it? So minus 6, and your constraint goes from 4 to 8. And that was number 18. there's your domain. All right. 4 is the same way. Let's look at number 4. Same slope. They're parallel. Go find your y-intercept. Do it again. Pick a point. I'm going to pick 4 and negative 10. Okay. So negative 10 is equal to 1/2 times 4 plus b. Negative 10 is equal to 2 plus b. b is equal to negative 12. Same restriction, 4 to 8. No one says you have to do it in order. And you notice I'm starting to fill it out, okay? All right. Oh, look, there's number 11 right there. Okay, it's just a line segment. Y is equal to negative 7 from 8 to 10. Okay, so let me see. So I did this one. Oh, you guys see some steps here? Here's 13. Here are some steps. Okay, pick a point. So number 13, you have y equal. You're going up by 1. And I'm going to pick this point right here. This is 0, negative 8. So x, negative 8. And your constraint goes from 0 up to 3. This time, I do want you kind of write that. This 3 is included. The 0 is included, but that 3 is not. Okay? Here's another one. This one's going down. Pick a point. Negative 1, negative 8. And that's number 12. Negative 1 makes it positive. Negative 8. And you're going from negative 4, stopping at negative 1. Okay. And there's number 12. Now what else do we have? I'm missing 14. Here's 14 right here. Okay? I am going to have to try to find that one. Slope of that one is up 1, 2, 3, 3 over 2. And this point right here is negative 10, negative 1. Plug it in. Negative 1 equals 3 over 2 times negative 10 plus b. Negative 1 is equal to negative 30 over 2 plus b. Next is negative 15, so b is equal to 14. Alrighty, so number 14, y equals 3/2 x plus 14. Your constraint goes from, oh wait, 14 can be an absolute value. Okay, so I'm actually going to do an absolute value for 14. So let me take that off. Let's do an absolute value for 14. My apologies. All right, absolute value, negative. So here's your absolute value. Y equal, your slope is negative 3 over 2. Okay, negative 3 over 2. Let me see if I can write with a different pen. All right, absolute value. Where is that vertex? It is at negative 8, 2. So x plus 8 plus 2. And your restrictions from negative 10 to negative 6. Okay, 15 is positive, but you went 1 up over 2. X, you are at negative 8, makes it a positive 8. Absolute value, negative 2. Okay, so it's on the other side. Same restriction. All right, and number 10. Number 10, you have a straight line right here, so let's look at number 10. Number 10 is y is equal to negative 7. Your constraint goes from negative 10 to negative 5. And there you have all your equations. Okay, I'm going to blow this up just a little bit so you can kind of see it a little bit better. If you have any questions, I hope this helps you with your project. Have a good weekend. All right. Good luck. I hope you all do well. Thank you.